What up, Ravens? What's going on? TP in the house, you know what I'm saying? You guys lost yesterday, or we lost, 80 to 68. Tough game to watch on camera, especially since I couldn't be there. But, you know, you guys did all right. You guys did all right. I have a few things I got to tell you, a few things that jump out at me about the box score. Definitely TC, 26 points. I'm pretty impressed. 10 for 21. That's almost 50%, so we'll definitely take that. He was 5 for 8 from 3. That's pretty good. Lalo was 3 for 6 from 3, 8 for 14 altogether. That's really good. I'll definitely take that all day. He'll be texting me. All right, so those were the main things that I wanted to talk about with positive. Josh, you also had 3 blocks, so that was a pretty beast. 3 blocks, pretty thug. And Joey had 6 assists with 8 opportunities to give other assists. So he almost could have had 14 assists in one game. Like, that's crazy. So those are the positives I saw in this box score. Negatives, our newcomers, Lalo, Kyle, Anthony, all had 5 turnovers each. Lalo, your turnovers weren't as bad as last week, because last week you were just stepping out of bounds. This week we were trying to make plays, just make smarter ones. I know when the full court press happened, you guys got a little rattled. But you guys need to think a little better on the passes. I know, Kyle, you had a couple, like you just tried to force things in the pass down low, and it just didn't work out. And Anthony, you too. I know I gave you the ball in your hands. You don't have to do too much. It seemed like when that full court came, you and Lalo both got a little rattled with some of those turnovers and threw some far passes that shouldn't have happened. And then, I don't mind both of you guys. Lalo and Anthony, you both had over 6 other opportunities, so you guys made good plays when you had the chance to, but the other times you guys threw the ball away, so we got to watch that. So a couple other key things I want to say that we have here on paper. First off, we got to work on a jump ball, how we're going to actually handle that. It seemed like it worked terrible at the beginning. They got a layup, but Joey fouled them. Our zone, it looked like they had a lot of easy stuff down there. We might have to switch up to 2-1-2 sometimes, have Tyson come up a little bit higher, not all the way low. But we had too many people just in the paint, and also have our 2 people from the back, or 2 people in the bottom come down a little bit. We just need a little more help on that. TC, quick call out. I don't know if you're going to watch this, but you definitely should watch this. You'd be lazy. I mean, you had 26 points. I'll give you that. You had 8 rebounds. You probably should have a little bit more. You had 2 blocks. I'll take that. You had 3 steals. That's all great. You only had 1 turn. That's great. But you need to be a little more active. I played you 30 minutes. You say you can go all the time. Let's see you actually go all the time. You're walking up and down the court sometimes, weren't getting back. Sometimes people they got easy layups because they had no one in the paint when you could have got back and played some D. So we have to get you, going. You had 26 points. That's great. But we still need you to keep, being active. So that even if the game's over, I'm saying you guys are down 20, I still want you active. Anthony, when you came in the game, you did really well. You might have had a couple turnovers because you were trying to force a little too much, but there was a lot of times when you came in, there was a lot of good ball movement. Like, it was great. You should watch it when you first come into the game. In the second half, you do a lot of good ball movement, make a lot of great passes. Sometimes people didn't make the shots, but you made a lot of good passes, so that was great. Turnovers, we had 18 at halftime. We got to cut that down for sure. We had 18 at halftime. You guys only had 4 in the second half. We had 18 at halftime. So you guys know what you were doing. Like, you only had, 4 in the second half. I know you guys were down already, so they didn't full court press you guys as much. But still, 18 in one half is a lot. And we had 20 all last game, and then we only ended up having 22. But we got to cut that down for sure. And hopefully when I come back, we can cut that. Lalo, real quick shout out to you. Like I said, I like your baskets made, but you need to rebound. You don't be. There's a lot of time in the tape where you're just standing in the key. I don't know what's up. Is your shoes glued to the key paint or what? Because you weren't even jumping. You were just standing there. You did have 5 rebounds, but a lot of them were garbage time rebounds. So you need to be down there. We're probably not going to have you down there a lot. So, you have to really, front so much. But you should have got a couple rebounds. Watch how you are in the paint when you go back and watch the videos, because it's going to be after the videos. But go back and watch and see how you're standing in the paint. But there's one play, I think it's in the second half, where Kyle keeps blocking and trying to get the rebound, and you're just standing watching him when he's hustling. So you got to do that. Try to rebound. Everybody, You guys all seemed like after the game was, down a lot, you guys just wanted the game to be over. I need you guys to keep being, let's go. You know what I'm saying? You guys need to keep going. Game's not over yet. You guys looked all down. You could see it on your guys' faces. Like you guys seemed like after they were up 20, you guys gave up. Don't be giving up. You know what I'm saying? I'll get somebody that wants to play. We and Joey, final thing I gotta say, me and Joey made we did total usage rates. We've been all professional now. Actually, we have no lives, so we're sitting up there doing some usage rates, and it's pretty staggering because some people touch the ball a lot. We had 65 total possessions as a team, so that's good. We actually had possessions. We had a lot of touches, 726 touches altogether. People touching the ball.
I think it's 226.
Oh, okay, 226. My bad. Thank you, Joey. 226 touches altogether. Lolly had the most of 47, but Josh, you only had 28 touches. I know you don't like bringing up the basketball, but you need to get some touches. So I think we should work with you a little bit to actually bring up the ball because you need some touches in your hands. Tyson had 40. How much did he have in the first half? Remember, Joey?
25.
And then he had
15.
15, right. So he had 25 touches in the first half. So you actually got touches in the first half. I wish I had your first half stats here. But then you had 15 seconds. We had to keep giving you the ball. Josh, like I said, we need to get you the ball a little bit more. Kyle, you only had 19 touches, so you need to, call for it if you have opportunity. James says you only had 8, which is pretty funny. But so make sure, guys, that we start giving some of the other players the ball. Josh only had 12% of our total possessions. He actually touched the ball, so we need him to get some touches. He's one of our best players. He only took 10 shots. So we need to get him going. I mean, Tyson was going off. He had 10 for 21, so that's great. And Lalo did do 8 for 14. So I guess the final stat I'll say is we were 11 for 22 from 3. So if we're ever 11 for 22 from 3, we should always win, basically every time. You guys scored 68 points. It seemed like a lot of times we gave up on defense. Our defense needs to rotate. We don't need to be giving up. It seems like once they penetrated, we might make one initial run at them, but then when they made another pass, we were just done and they made a jumper. So we got to rotate a little bit better. But that's it, I think. Anything to add, Joey?
Nope.
All right, for sure. Ravens, good job. You guys only lost by 12. We'll beat them next time. Seems like they aren't the best team. We can definitely take them next time. So, yeah, that's all I got to say. Ravens out.